Today's modern world is underpinned by industry. It supports our everyday life, our economy, and our livelihoods. However, this has all come at a cost to our environment. A quarter of greenhouse gases come from industry, a significant contributor to the climate emergency. The 2020s is the decade to accelerate a new green revolution.
The Industrial Decarbonisation Research and Innovation Centre, IDRIC, is at the heart of the green transformation of the UK industrial heartlands. We are bringing the best researchers and innovators with forward-thinking industrial partners to co-create and co-develop whole system solutions at pace and scale in the places where it matters most.
We are supporting the development of 2 low-carbon clusters in the 2020s, another 2 in the 2030s, and the first net zero industrial cluster in the 2040s.
As part of the UK Industrial Decarbonisation Challenge, and funded by UK Research and Innovation, IDRIC is a mission-driven centre.
We are supporting the 7 biggest industrial clusters across the UK. Collaboration within and across these industrial clusters creates opportunities for cost-effective solutions to decarbonise.
It's been really strong in pulling new research collaborations together, groups that might not have previously been in the same field.
We have access to a range of experiences, a range of skills and a range of knowledge that we would not have if we weren't working with IDRIC.
IDRIC has been a catalyst for our research and innovation development and helped us to formulate some of the new projects that we need to attach to this particular centre and get the industry to work with us.
Across these clusters, IDRIC is supported by over 200 stakeholders.
This is a level of cross-sector collaboration that has not been seen before. A whole systems approach must be adopted to unlock solutions at pace and scale.
IDRIC is a key player in the transformation of our industrial centres. We have funded 62 targeted research projects across the UK, working with over 30 universities and research institutions. They span all aspects of the decarbonisation challenge, from cutting-edge research in carbon capture and more efficient industrial processes, to social impact and foundational policy work. It's a range of research seen at all the UK industrial clusters, including South Wales.
IDRIC has enabled us to actually get the programme done quickly, efficiently, on time, within budget, and actually expanded the programme to include the trials, which we weren't actually planning to do at the start.
So we're currently operating at about 1, 2, 3 tonne scale, but we're about to be moving to 20 tonne scale, and then beyond that to 100 tonne scale. And all of that's enabled by the initial seed funding that we were able to get from IDRIC.
It's helped us de-risk the ideas for industry and showing industry that they could make something back from it, from investing in the first place.
One of the really important functions, I think, of IDRIC Social Science is to enable industry to understand how decarbonisation is happening in a place where people live.
IDRIC has helped us develop several pilot-scale facilities such as this one. We've been successful in obtaining funding for that second wave of research. And last year, we won the Lettinger Award. We are the first group in the UK ever to win that award in its 20-year history.
This is a snapshot of just one of the UK clusters, all of which are working closely with IDRIC. To date, 62 academic papers, policy briefs and reports have been published, and more than 200 engagement activities have taken place with industry and policymakers across these projects.
With all these new approaches and technologies coming online, we need a framework to ensure that all the pieces of the puzzle come together.
IDRIC's policy team supports policymakers at the UK and devolved level by integrating findings from across IDRIC's research portfolio and also conducting independent research.
Many of the areas that we need to think about designing or developing policy in to decarbonise industry in Scotland, they require a wider evidence base. So through our connections with IDRIC, we hope we can get more evidence, better quality evidence, so that we can create more effective policy.
IDRIC is also leading industrial decarbonisation skills and workforce activity. Dedicated research projects and the IDRIC skills team are developing training and building capacity with aligned skills organisations.
So IDRIC has enabled the University of Chester to work with all of the clusters to understand what their skills needs are.
Skills is one of the most important issues within the decarbonisation agenda. If I look at my region, we know that we need tens of thousands of tradespeople, and if we don't grow these people now, then we will not be able to deliver. It's as simple as that.
We are committed to embedding and promoting equality, diversity and inclusion in our work with the industrial clusters and research institutions.
The most important thing that diversity brings is an end to groupthink. If you bring a group of people together of like minds, they only see the world their way and they don't think of a different way of doing things. What really we're driving for here is diversity of thought.
We need to be listening to everybody's point of view equally and include everybody in the conversations, no matter where they're from, what their background is. Everybody needs to be heard.
In the last 2 years, we have brought together the ecosystem of research and innovation, and this has translated into an impact in terms of the risk in technology and also the risk in the skills that we need for a just transition. Together with this, in a whole systems approach, we have also demonstrated how we can bring together the regulatory framework and policy frameworks to ensure that we have a just transition for all.
It's vital that we continue the development of technology. It's vital we continue to partner with industry to show how that technology makes an impact. Because if we don't do it here, it's going to be done somewhere else.
Making sure that our academics are supporting our industries down that route is so important, and IDRIC will play a vital role in driving that mission to net zero for the UK.
Let's work together to go faster and further to achieve our ambitious net zero targets.